beautiful New Zealand. We just landed in Auckland, grabbed our rental car, and we are now on our way, a little over a 2-hour drive, to the Coromandel area, which is in northeastern part of the North Island. First things first, our first stop is for some fish and chips and Thames. We pulled over at this cute fish and chip spot that is here in Thames, and it had a really cute patio area. The weather's super nice and beautiful, but there was a ton of seagulls that try to eat your fish and chips, and we do not mess with seagulls. So we're gonna eat it in the car because there's not an inside area, but we're gonna enjoy our fish and chips, our first meal here. So Dylan got the fish burger, and it's with like a taraki fish. We had never heard of any of these fish types, but it looks super good. And then this is our chips. We got our fish here, and then Dylan got these what look like kind of sweet potato chips. We weren't really sure. There's a little bit of confusion. There he goes, first bite. How was it? Good. And we got all of this. It was about 22 US, so not bad. It's a decent amount of food. I'm gonna dig in. We picked up some coffees. We both got some flat whites from Cafe Melbourne here in Thames, and we're gonna have them in the car as we head north towards Coromandel, Manaya area where our Airbnb is. But it should be a pretty scenic drive. It's along the coast, the Pacific Coast Highway here in the North Island. So we'll probably do some stops at some lookout points and things like that. Our first stay is in Manaya in the Bay of Coromandel in the northeastern part of the island. We drove about a kilometer down this gravel road and ended up in this beautiful paradise. First things first, let's have some coffee. We spent the afternoon enjoying our Airbnb and our views and just relaxing. It is so peaceful here. And now it's time to make a little bit of dinner. So we picked up some things from the grocery store earlier. So we're gonna try to warm them up or cook them. I got a bacon and egg pie. Dylan got a minced meat one. They're warming up right now. We also have some leftover chips, fries from our lunch, and then we got some strawberries, and we got this New Zealand wine that we're gonna try. So that'll be our little feast. We're sitting down for our romantic meal. We tried really hard, but we had to deconstruct our pies in order to be able to cook them all the way through because there isn't a microwave or an oven. And then we have the rest of our fries Dylan's gonna pour us some wine, but we're making the most out of it. And our view. So it's a bit hard to tell, but we're having a nice rain. It's kind of been raining on and off since we got here, but it's been so peaceful. Like, you can just hear the rain patter, and it's been like, you know, not like pouring rain or anything, so you can still spend time outside. Plus we have a nice little awning so we can still be outside and not get wet, but it has just been incredible. And it's time for bed. So it is our second day here in the Coromandel area, and this morning we're going to leave our Airbnb and get breakfast in the town of Coromandel, and then explore that area, see some bays and beaches and stuff like that, and then see where the rest of the day takes us. It is a little foggy, a little rainy this morning, but we kind of like the eerie vibes, so
I'll see you there.
Fantastic breakfast at UMO Cafe in Coromandel. It was super good. I got the Belgian waffles with fruit, and then Dylan got grilled halloumi with avocado toast, which was also very good. Got some coffees, and now we have a quick little 10-minute drive. We're going to Waiau Bay, which is in the Coromandel area. Made it down to the bay, so it's a pretty like pebbly beach, and the water is pretty blue, but since it's kind of overcast and raining on and off, not quite as blue as we saw in the pictures, but we have it all to ourselves right now, and the sun is coming out a little bit, which is super nice. So we're gonna walk around on the shoreline a little bit, take some photos, and enjoy the peace and quiet. We left Waiau Bay Beach and we started the drive towards New Chums Beach, and we found this cool lookout on the way. So from this viewpoint, we can see Coromandel is the town down there in the distance that we had breakfast at. So we just parked and we're at New Chums Beach. We're gonna walk around a little bit. It's a 30 to 40 minute hike, but you basically have, once you park, direct access to the whole beach area. There's some big waves, some bird nesting grounds, and it's getting pretty hot and humid at this point, so nice day. for a drive back to Coromandel to grab some lunch. We ordered the tuna ceviche, calamari, and fries, and it was all fabulous. We then headed back to Manaya to enjoy the afternoon in our Airbnb. Not a bad view to wake up from a nap to. Okay, so it's just about time for dinner. We picked up a few groceries earlier today in Coromandel. So I'll show you what we got. It was about 50 New Zealand dollars, and I'll insert the conversion of what that is in USD below. But we got some rolls. We're gonna make sandwiches. We got a thin glazed ham, some Gouda, and then we also got one of these jugs of water, strawberries, raspberries. This is the rest of the bread, so we have 2 more rolls. And then let me see what else. Oh, we also got these Cadbury breakaways, and then 2 pastries tomorrow for breakfast since we're going to be getting up early. And that was around $50. So it was, I would say, a little bit expensive, I thought. But maybe pretty similar to US prices. But our Airbnb did have, they left this nice camembert cheese for us and butter. So we're also gonna add that to our mix plus some different toppings. We have our dinner spread, our sandwiches, fruit, some wine, and our view.
And?
Oh, and Dylan has granola. Yeah, and milk.
And the smoothie.
Yeah, it's kind of like cereal, I guess. And we're hoping we get a good sunset tonight. Breakfast here in Coromandel. I'm having my chocolate ganache donut that I got at the grocery store the other day. Dylan's having his almond croissant, deep in his almond croissant, and we're making a little French press coffee here at our Airbnb and enjoying the views before we head out for the morning. So that is it for the Coromandel area. We are just packing up all of our stuff from our Airbnb and heading on to our next adventure in the Raglan area. We're a little sad to say bye to our Airbnb, but looking forward to what's next.